couple new tortoises. It's been, I don't know, maybe 2 months, month or so since I've gotten a new tortoise. So I'm really trying to amp up my numbers. And so we've got a couple new ones. This is a male and a female, I believe. And the littler one kind of beats up on the bigger one, which really makes me think male. But the female has a long tail, but flat plastron, and kind of a sharper angled anal scutes than the male, where he has more of a hoop. So I'm thinking she's a female, especially with her size. He is definitely a male. He already has some flaring and stuff, and so I honestly I might keep him, but chances are I'll rehome him. So if you're interested, send me a message, DM, you name it. But I'll probably, the gal I'm interested in keeping, and I'm pretty excited to see what she does. I've got the two of them just in my hatchling setup. It needed a cleaning out anyway, so we'll call this the quarantine setup. Where they came from, I know who bred them. I know who is keeping them. She's had them for a significant portion, had all the correct kind of answers and setup, and so I feel pretty good about the idea that they don't have any pathogens or illnesses that they're carrying on. Their eyes are clear, their nares are clear, their vent is clear, they look pretty good, their shells aren't terrible. They don't have signs of extreme MBD that I've shown in a few of my past shorts or videos, so I feel pretty confident on introducing them to my we'll call it my yearling group, or my adolescent, my juvenile group, because I've got a few of them, Dolores, Frida, and Susie, and so, but I really don't need a male at this time. These are the ones I'd rather not even have around a male. I just want them to focus on them growing smoothly and getting lots of nutrients and getting lots of sun without stress, minimizing stress. So I don't, he's too small compared to the other males, so I don't know if he's got the right look, but I don't know if I can necessarily justify him in the group. So we'll see how it goes. If he's a pest, then we'll see, but if he's not a pest, then I don't see why he can't stay, because one more mouth to feed, 1 versus 13, it's no big deal. Or I think we'd be at, yeah, that'd be 13 in the house right now. And the way that interesting, a part of me thinks these are both males. Let's have a peek at them. This one here would be what I think the female. Look at how the vent is closer to the triangular scute and a little bit more of a hippo tail. And where, let's see if I can make this reach. Sorry, y'all. All right. This one's vent is way further down the tail. And it's more of a line, where that one is a circle. So, and it's more A-framed, and it's also, even though it's smaller, it's flaring right here. But this one doesn't quite have, doesn't quite have the flares. But how that droops down like that makes me maybe think male all of a sudden, but I shouldn't say that, but smaller tail and the vent is closer. So, if not, then I am selling too, but for now, I believe that one is a female. And so I'm going to weigh them. I've looked at their stool samples in their old enclosure that I ended up taking. How do I say? Oh, and I'll probably do a stool sample on them tomorrow, where what I do is I take a fresh stool right out of the water, and I filter it with coconut oil, and I take the oil and I run that underneath the microscope and prepare a slide. And I usually do that with almost all my new tortoises, unless it's like a friend of mine's or something. But these ones here, I'll probably just throw a little bit in there. I haven't had worms as of yet, except for on one tortoise. These maple bugs are really liking the lights today, so I'm fighting maple bugs. Gotcha. So, yeah, I'll probably just throw in a water dish. It's a small space. I'm not keeping them in here for very long. I just need a reason to kind of clean it out anyway. So, yeah, fun stuff around here. Stay tuned for more tortoising.